Hi, this is Shimpy, and we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I need to play the game. A human name? That'd be Worm, because worms, you know, earthworms? They're very cute, and they have earth in the name. Because I am a human. Yes. Oh. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out, because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she is going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm not reading that. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Worm. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't... Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We walk across the street together and make our way to school. By the way, Worm, have you decided on a club to join yet? Is there a worm club? I like worms, okay? A club. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Oh, right, yeah, no, I don't want to join a worm club. That'd be weird. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Oh, okay. No, I guess I did want to join a worm club. What? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Rude. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming an NEET? Neat? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. I don't know what that means. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school days as ordinary... I can't even read words. The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom and they're spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Don't you need to wait up for me, even if it's going to make you late to your own club? Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, no what? Well, that you could come by my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to do your club. Going to your club. I can read, I swear. Meanie. Not that mean. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Excuse me. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I'd bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ehehehe. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Honestly, I would do that. I dejectedly Maybe I need to be in this literature club. Oh, you know what? I follow a Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I'm not a boy. It's rude. Ah, Worm. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. How does this person know my name? All words escape me in this situation. It escaped me too. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Oh, sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's nice to see you again, Worm. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Okay, got it. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels like feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Worm. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I love tea. I'm drinking tea right now. You want to watch me drink tea? I'll drink tea. Yum. Yum tea. What even is this? Matcha? Yeah. These girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off her tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats! I love cats! The whiskers are adorned with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Okay, when do I get to marry people? I want to marry this person. I want to marry this person. Give me the cat cupcakes every single day. That's all it takes to make me happy. So cute. I had no idea you were this good at baking, Natsuki. I can't be drinking tea while I'm playing a game. This is going... well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Yeah. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. She wants me? She wants me? Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But it's not for you, dummy. Oh, that's rude. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I love tea parties. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. It's okay, I like tea. I love tea. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. That I do. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged into here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I'm okay with that. I like it here. Screw worms, I don't even want worms anymore. They have tea here. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Politics, I think is what I meant to say there. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all their effort into starting something brand new. Especially when something doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Sorry. Excuse me. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I meant goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Worm, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Uh-oh. My mouse is frozen again. Oh, there we go. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I don't know. Sounds like someone likes her. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you in for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Me too! I read a horror book once. Okay, not accurate, actually. I have a bunch of horror books around me, but hey, what can I do? I'm possessing a man, apparently. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or at least takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. You know what? Yeah, me too. Me too, Natsuki. Yeah. Yeah, I like cat cupcakes. Not horror, I guess. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and give that back. Fine. Eee! Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Okay, I thought I was dating them, not them dating each other. Whoa. Sayori siddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Ice? Eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Goodness, I can read really well. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What is it? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Excuse me. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share the poem with each other. We'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more confident, a little more comfortable with each other, and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Worm? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's actually been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh, right, forgot about that. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Worm. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if I'm writing poems as the price I need to pay in order to spend time every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! So he wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Worm, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Worm, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed at the club after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day at school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these... You know what? Yep, I read that right. Yep. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yes. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Well, I would if my mouse didn't freeze. Why does my mouse always freeze? The worst times, too. There. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Who do I like the most? Okay, I have to think. Oh, they're all nice, though. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna pick the ones I like, and then the best one will find me. Yep, that's how it's gonna work. I want to do flower. Oh, her. Whisper, adventure, sunset, strawberry, anger, jump, swimsuit, dream, child, rainbow. Oh, I like sunset. I like sunset. Oh my goodness. Maybe I need to stop clicking things that are me. Sticky, vivid, imagination, ribbon, tears, depression, dazzle, disoriented time. I like dazzle. 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 Oh! Okay. I don't know, I don't feel that much of a connection to her, if I'm being honest. She's just kinda... there. Passion! Oh! Okay. You know what? What would either of these two creatures pick? Candy. Yeah. Yeah. Fireflies. I want fireflies. I like fireflies. Okay. You get out of here, you little stinky. Atone. Forgive. Papa. Ocean. I like ocean. 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 Effulgent. Whoa. Okay. Milk. Cry. Uncanny. Desire. Journey. Sweet. Determination. Blankets. I want blankets. I think I have a blanket. Wait. That's not a blanket. Okay, I do not have a blanket. I'm going... Yeah, I'll just do this for a bit. Blanket. Bunny! 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 Color after and vacation. Exciting. Tenacious. Tenacious? Tenacious? probably tenacious. Because tenacity... I don't even know. Lucky, death, fickle. Fickle, it rhymes with pickle. I like that. Chocolate, play, lust, cheeks, covey, warm. Covey? Covette? Covey? Contamination, empty, portrait, despise. I want chocolate, I want chocolate, I want chocolate, I want chocolate. Chocolate, 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 give me chocolate, give me chocolate. Give me chocolate. Yeah, chocolate, 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 chocolate. Yeah, chocolate, chocolate. Sorry, that was a bit, I don't know why I did that. Daydream, smile, explode, intellectual, socks. I don't like socks. They go in my tum-tum. Charm, incapable, intellectual, happiness, extraordinary, variance, smile. I like daydream, I guess. Boop! 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 I like boop. That's not I said poop. I didn't say poop, I said boop. Nibble. Like a little rodent. I'll nibble on my tea's straw. Cause I only drink with straws. Oh, it's almost gone. Fluffy! My cat is so fluffy. I love my freaking cat. I have a little stuffed animal of my cat on my desk, and he's my favorite thing. I don't even... Oh, I got it. Oh, one of my friends went to New York and got it for me. It's very cute. Bed, rain cloud, flying, parfait, 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 parfait. Give me dessert. Skirt, awesome, nature. I haven't even been paying attention to who these are triggering. Whatever. Nature! Unending, jumpy, scars, loud, doki doki. Kitty! 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 One of my favorite things is like the, like, kitty. You can have cheeseburger. You know? You know? I'm going crazy. Secretive, sensation, vertigo, question, hair, calm, joy, breathe, waterfall, alone. None of these call to me. So, question. Ambient, whirlwind, amazing, lollipop, comfort, unrestrained, heart, starscape, peaceful, sadness. I think starscape. Oh, sorry, I was drinking my tea. What's that, Monica? Drinking my tea! Okay. Hi again, worm. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for you, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Worm. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. I'm not a man. That's rude. Very rude. Sarah told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. I didn't? Okay. And last year, too. Excuse me. I didn't do that. It wasn't me. I think that was, Yuri. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. They're kind of the same word. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Worm always gives it his best when it comes to... what? When it comes to... Where did I read when it comes to? As long as he's having fun. Once again, I'm not a man. He helps me with his busy work without me even asking. Not a man! Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Fun fact, I actually do just randomly clean my friends' rooms. I don't know why. Whenever I go to one of my friends' house, like, especially if it's a new friend, I don't know why. But I'll clean. If they're super messy to the point where it disturbs me, I'll clean it. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be that messy. I'll just be like, I want to clean. Yeah. And you almost set your house on fire once. Okay, well, yeah, that's an issue. Is that so? Hehehe. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Worm could become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Probably not an accident then, huh? I need to fix my eyes. Ah! There, okay. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. We'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having cheery conversations in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. There better be a cat in there, or else I'm not interested. My mouse froze again. Oh, there we go. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. Oh, whoa. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the right point? What's the point in keeping her collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga. Wait. Sorry. You read manga, right? Ah. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Yeah. How did you know anyway? You literally said it. Oh, I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What is that supposed to mean? I drive a boat. I don't... What do I don't know. That's rude. What's that supposed to mean? I have the same question. Had the same question. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of these shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips a volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girls? What is a parfait girl? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Oh, well, there we go. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. But sure, buddy. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Worm. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Ooh ah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't the chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry.